So friends, let's make this delicious and healthy pomfret dish. Lovely steamed pomfret without any oil at all. Now first we'll have to grind this chutney or this paste. So let's go through the ingredients. So here I have 1 cup of freshly grated coconut. This is 3/4 of a cup of fresh coriander, some salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 6 cloves of garlic, 1 inch of ginger, 1 teaspoon of cumin or jeera, 1 small onion, about 5 green chilies cut into half, and the juice of half a lemon. You can also use the juice of an entire lemon if you like it more tangy. Now we're just going to grind all of this into a very thick paste. So I'm just adding the lemon juice, and you're going to use as less water as you can. You want a very thick paste. So I ended up using just about 2 tablespoons of water because the fish, when it's steaming, oozes out or leaves out some moisture. Otherwise it becomes very, very soggy. That's why don't add water, a lot of water, to this chutney. Now here I'm just showing you 2 medium-sized pomfrets. I made the chutney for a lot more, but just for the video I'm showing you all 2. Now I've washed the pomfrets, removed all the insides, and I've got to cut the pomfret on one side like this on a big cut, and on the other side I've just taken some slits. Now I've requested my fisherwoman, who is very, very sweet, and I've been going to her regularly, to just cut up the pomfret in this manner, clean out all the inside. So all I had to do is bring it home and just wash it really well. And now all we have to do is just put this beautiful stuffing inside the fish. So be very generous with the stuffing because that really brings out all the flavor, and that is what this dish is really about, the amazing coconut chutney that goes into it. Now since we're not using any oil, this dish is so healthy. It's very good for those of you who want to eat as less oil as possible or are on a diet. So this is a very healthy dish. So just put in a generous amount into the slit like this. And one tip I could give you here is use the backside of a spoon, a teaspoon, to just push in the stuffing to the entire, inside of the fish. I'll show you how. So here I've just taken a teaspoon, and I'm using the back of the teaspoon. Okay, and you're just going to use the stem of it and just push it in so that it goes to all the parts of the fish. Now I want to thank 2 people for sharing this amazing recipe with me. One is my sister-in-law, Dr. Anagha, and my other very best friend, Pavitra. She has shared many recipes with me. She's also been on my channel, if you'll remember, to show Bisi Beli Baat. And her husband Sachit showed the lovely gajar ka halwa. So thank you guys for sharing this recipe with me. So now we're going to apply the remaining paste on top of the pomfret and push it inside the slits that you've made on the pomfret. So use a very sharp knife, or like I said, these fisher women, they have a very, very sharp koita. They do it very well. So request them, they do it. They clean the fish and give you also. If you have a regular fisher lady like I do. Okay, so now this part is done. So now, like you can see on the other side, there's no paste. So I'm going to apply the paste over there also. Now you can apply a very thin layer, but I like the taste of this chutney, so I'm applying a little more generous amount. So now our fish is ready. Prepare your steamer, and this time put a lot of water into your steamer. Now I've bought this banana leaf. Buy a very large banana leaf, and there should be no cuts in the banana leaf. Wash it well, very gently, because it is a very delicate leaf. It can tear. So be very careful when you're, washing the banana leaf. Buy a big, huge one without any cuts. And then with a sharp scissor, just cut around the, the thick part of the leaf. Right now I can't remember what it's called, but let me know in the comment section for those of you who are really good at it. And you just discard that part, and now very gently, like I said, these leaves are very delicate, they just tear, so be very careful, buy extra leaves, and they're pretty reasonable. And now you're just going to cut them into these large squares. Just take a kind of a, just eyeball it depending upon the size of your fish, how large an amount of how big a square or rectangle you require. See that there are no brittle parts, there are no delicate parts that will tear. Now we're going to apply just a little bit of water. Now some people, what they do is they also just warm the leaf on top of a flame. That way also it becomes very elastic. But I heard that you can put a little water. And now just place the fish in the center of the leaf. Now this banana leaf also, it adds a lovely flavor to this dish. Now just fold both ends like this. Be very gentle and take a large piece of twine or thread, thick thread. Don't use the very thin thread which we use for sewing. Use a thick thread and just tie it up like this. Tie it nice and tight so it doesn't open. So one parcel is done. In the similar way, I'm going to put the other one also. Like I said, keep your steamer nice and ready. Now I'm going to, if you don't have a steamer handy, just check out my description box and my comment section. I will show you how to steam this if you don't have a steamer. Or if I can during the video, I will do it. Otherwise, I will write it in the description box. So put enough water in your steamer. See that the water is boiling nicely. And then just place this, on the perforated part of the steamer. And you're going to steam this on a high flame for 15 minutes, just like you would do with idlis, etc. And after 15 minutes, let your steamer cool completely. Don't be in a hurry to open it. And you'll see the color of the leaves have changed completely. They were a nice light green. They become a dark green color. That is a sign that it's nice and cooked. So now we're going to open it. Just take a scissor and cut open the twine or the string. And you smell the beautiful fish and the chutney, and it is so amazing. So when you dig into it, you can see that it is nice and cooked, and the white flesh of the pomfret is nice and tender and cooked. So do try out this dish, guys, and of course put a lot of lemon juice when you're serving it.
Like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's Recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.